welcome back to another episode of Let's Be Real. Today we will be focusing on harmonized versus non-harmonized project. So by now you probably have heard the term harmonized and non-harmonized being thrown around in the market, right? Especially since the launch of Lentor Mansion in the Lentor belt. So since then, several projects actually fall under this harmonized project belt, which is like EOK, Emerald of Katong, Parktown Residences, Bloomsbury, One Marina Garden, to name a few lah. Maybe you've heard around many people saying that go for this harmonized, right? Because it's cheaper. They never count in the aircon ledge. Every show flat you go, they will say never come in aircon ledge, never come in void spaces, so it's definitely cheaper. But is it really true? Let's break it down this time with real life example and see if the hypes really hold up. So this time round, we look at EOK, Emerald of Katong, a harmonized project, versus Tembusu Grand, which launched a bit earlier, non-harmonized project. Both in the belt of District 15, and we just focus on two-bedder for this case. So Hazel, looking at this, right, EOK, a harmonized project, versus Tembusu Grand, which is a non-harmonized project, both in District 15. So we just focus on two-bedder for this case. So Hazel, if you choose between these two layouts, which would you pick?
If I look at these two, right, I think looks pretty similar to me lah. I will pick EOK lah because harmonized project is better ma.
Yeah, that's what everyone says, right? So you make a fair point there, but let's go a step deeper. If you look at the actual usable space between these two projects, right? Tembusu Grand 667 square feet, Emerald of Katong 624 square feet, living and kitchen same size, balcony same size, bedroom 2, common bathroom is also same size. The only difference is that the master and bath, right, which is 1 square meter bigger for Tembusu Grand. So when we are looking at the usable space, 59 square meter versus 58 square meter, almost the same usable space, just 1 square meter difference. But here's the twist. So if you are looking at the same floor level, similar size, yet Tembusu Grand is actually $32,000 cheaper.
I think that's pretty crazy because 1 square meter is only like 10 plus square feet, right? And it's $32,000
Yeah, so we're talking about bigger and cheaper.
So in this case, are you trying to tell me that non-harmonized is better?
A very good question, but let's not just stop there. Let's compare Emerald of Katong again, EOK, but this time with Grand Dunman, another non-harmonized project also in District 15. So this time we look at three-bedder, the three-bedder plus Flexi layout.
So Brina, now in this case, right, Grand Dunman is 1098 square feet and EOK is 990 square feet. The difference is actually bigger, so I should pick Grand Dunman, right? Because just now you show me that actually non-harmonized is a better deal.
Non-harmonized and bigger is a better deal, right? So now let's look at what really matters, the usable space again. Grand Dunman, yes, bigger, 1098 square feet versus Emerald of Katong 990. So when we look through all this that I'm going to show you in this screen grab over here, right, you can see that Grand Dunman is actually slightly bigger, but only 4 square meter bigger. So the usable space, we are looking at 96 square meter versus 92 square meter for EOK. So 4 square meter more of usable space. But what's the catch over here? You can see that, right, they are actually paying almost $300,000 more, $295,000 more just for 4 square meter.
That's even crazier than the previous example, right? Because now we are talking about $300,000 more for 4 square meter.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, it looks like Emerald of Katong is a much better deal for a three bedroom.
So here's the point. It's not whether a project is better because it's harmonized or not. That's just one piece of a puzzle. When you're buying a unit, what really matters is the full picture of it. We look at layout, we look at actual usable space, we look at your price quantum especially, and your overall development value, and actually more. So to make it trickier, unfortunately the prices for new launches are only released on the booking day itself.
Yeah, so actually you have to do a lot of homework before you actually go for a new launch. You don't just follow the crowd or the hype telling you which one is better just because of like reasons that we all know.
Exactly. So if you're not sure how to evaluate all these factors, that's where we come in.
There are multiple new launches that are upcoming soon in the central region. Names that you have probably heard of like Upperhouse, River Green, Robertson Opus, Promenade Peak, and much more that's going to come after that, because a few more plots of land there. So if you want a very comprehensive evaluation on which project or which unit type to go for and which is most suitable for your current stage, do drop us a DM.
And we'll see you at the next video. Bye!